Welcome to Take 5, and today I'd like to address your attention to a specific concept that I'm working on currently, and this is to be of service and not make things so much about you all the time, but instead think of all the things that you do are acts of service for others to benefit and better their lives as well as yours. And that way, by giving this to other people, you would also give to yourself for love of yourself, and that helps you show up more authentically in your life for yourself and for others, and it shows the true real you and your purpose, and makes you more connected with the universe and with your own personal creator. And with that said, we're going to begin our practice today. We are in France, in Carcassonne, which is a medieval city, and the whole thing is like a big castle. I'm staying in this beautiful part of the castle, and the city is, of course, has grown from medieval days, so it's got its surroundings as kind of suburbs and things that look more normal than the actual city, which is one big castle. Within it, there are people that live here. There are also many hotels and Airbnbs and restaurants and barbershops and boulangeries and a lot of different regular businesses, real estate businesses, and things like that. And it's just fascinating to me to see how this city has been preserved over the years and it's been taken care of, and just kind of brings you back into this fairy tale, how people used to live and how they used to deal with the cold and all. The city is surrounded by walls of stone to protect the city from invasion. I'm currently within the castle, having this yoga class with you, sharing this experience, and out of service, back to the original thought that I had in the beginning of the class, kind of tying it together. Me, I have a purpose to bring the light in you, inspire others, and so hopefully that will be something that you would consider doing as well. And with that, let's begin the class. Begin relaxing, bringing ourselves into the present moment, set an intention for the class. It might be what I suggested, or it might be something completely different that's unique to you, whatever that is. Center and repeat it 3 times in your head in present time. Concentrate on the breath. If you catch yourself drifting away with thoughts throughout the class, just bring yourself back to the present moment through the breath by concentrating on its way in, all the way to the belly. Belly expands on inhalation, belly towards the spine on exhalation, and on its way out. And find yourself into tabletop, hands and knees below us, fingertips are spreading wide. On inhalation, moving the face and the tailbone towards the sky. On exhalation, round the back and push the mat away. Flow with the breath. Full inhalation, face and tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, pushing the mat away, rounding the back. On the next inhale, inhale your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, right arm chest underneath the left. Right shoulder down. Actively pushing the mat away with the left hand to reinforce the twist. And like in every twist, the breath is restricted, so force it in to go all the way down. A few full breaths here. Inhale, right arm back up. Float it down. Back to the mat. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, threading the needle underneath, left shoulder down. Pushing the mat away with the right hand this time to reinforce the twist. And kind of force the breath in. All the way down to the bottoms of the lungs. Few breaths here as well. And on next inhale, moving the left arm up towards the sky and back to regular tabletop seat on the feet, on the ankles, and then move the hands forward into child's pose, walking the fingers away as much as possible. Relax the sitting bones towards the ankles to expand the spine and create space in between the shoulders. Inhale yourself back into tabletop. Tug the toes and lift up, downward facing dog. Begin walking the feet one at a time. Left heel down, right heel down. Maybe inhale, left heel, right heel. Exhale, left heel, right heel. Again, inhale, left heel, right heel. Exhale, left heel, right heel. Look forward, shift the weight into plank. Elbows in towards the body. Lowering chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands and let the hands just hang in there. Moving left and right, allowing the lower back to relax. Like a rag doll. Getting warm in here. Even though it's super cold outside and it's snowing. See if you can spread the legs a little more in order to touch the ground, and walk the hands towards the left. Slightly bend the left knee and slightly bend the right knee, elongate the left leg. Change back, bend the left knee, elongate the right leg. Bend the right knee, elongate the left leg. Then walk the hands towards the middle, give a chance the body to respond. And then walk the hands towards the right. Bend the left knee, the right leg extends. Bend the right knee, the left leg extends. Do this once more. Bend the left knee, the right leg extends. Bend the right leg, the left leg extends. Walk the hands back towards the middle and then move the feet towards each other to where they are only shoulder distance. Place your hands on the shins as you extend forward into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, float the hands with palms forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Relax the face. Relax the arms, the chest, the belly. Although core is still engaged in order to keep the chest up and shoulders back. Slightly bend the knees, relax the thighs, relax the ankles, and begin shifting the weight into the right leg, body touching the left one off the ground. And here, if you're leaning towards the right a little bit with the hips, straighten them as your right leg begins to feel like a trunk of a tree, super strong and grounded through the foot, like tree roots. Left foot on the right angle, begin growing 3 branches up towards the sky. Huge step back with the left leg plant, the left heel, hips are squared, warrior 1. Shift the weight into the right leg, into warrior 3, left leg lifts up, straight back. Plant the right hand towards the right foot, a little bit forward from it and a little bit to the right for support. Elevate the left arm up towards the sky and maybe move your gaze towards the left. Exhale, find yourself in forward fold, hanging like a rag doll there. Plant the hands into the mat, jump or walk the feet into plank. Exhale, write the breath down, chaturanga, elbows in towards the body. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. At this time, both of the heels are aiming towards the earth. Ideally, stare at your navel, chest towards the thighs. Tuck the chin in. Actively keep pushing the mat away with the hands. Walk or jump the feet towards the hands. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time. A couple of shoulder rolls, palms straight forward. Begin grounding. Relaxing the shoulders down, relaxing the face. Core is engaged as we are keeping it engaged to keep the spine erected and the chest up and open. We are shifting the weight into the left foot, disengaging the right from the ground. See if you're naturally leaning towards the left with the hips. Instead, think of the left leg as strong, straight trunk of a tree. Begin growing the 3 branches here as well. How this side feels different than the other side. Sometimes we're more stretched from one side than the other, left versus right. Just notice, no judgment. Sometimes we're more balanced on one side, like in this specific pose. And make a huge step back into warrior 1 with hips squared forward, hands far away from both of the heels. Right heel is planted. release the breath. And to come back to your intention from the beginning of the class, repeat it 3 times in your head in present time. And if you don't remember your intention, that's okay, just come up with a new one, something to focus on throughout the practice. Begin shifting the weight into the front leg as the right one kicks back, hands forward into warrior 3. Breathe. A little bit hard to breathe for me as my nose is a little bit stuffed from the change of weather as they changed several countries within the past few days. But it's manageable. Placing the left arm down somewhere on the left of the left leg and a little bit forward for more support. Elevating the right arm up towards the sky and then maybe change your gaze to look towards the right if that's doable. That's a little bit more challenge to the balance. Full breath. In poses like this that require lots of core, the breath might be restricted. You might have to force it in. And exhale, forward fold, everything hanging there with the hands. Inhale, one vertebra at a time. Once you reach the top, do a couple of shoulder rolls. You inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into flat back. And hands on the ankles. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. And step off of the mat. My mat is a little bit wider than regular, so if half of the mat is not comfortable, you can always keep part of your feet on the mat. Try to maintain heels towards you and the fingers of the toes pointed outwards and kind of sit. Hands are with the palms up into 90 degrees. Goddess pose. Repeat your intention 3 times in your head in present time. Inhale yourself into straight legs without using balance. And exhale, forward fold with wider stem than the regular forward fold. And then begin walking the hands. Maybe change the positioning of the fingers to make them pointed instead of forward backwards. With the palms down, then pointed back. Begin walking fingertips away from you. Spreading the shoulder blades, creating space in the top part of the spine. And walk the hands back at some point when you're ready. Plant the hands into regular plank position. Walk or jump the feet into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in towards the body. Write the breath down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chest is pressing towards the thighs. Look forward, place the left foot forward towards the hands. Place the right knee down. Untuck the back toes. If Feel free to stay here where you're at, or you can get deeper by moving the left foot, sneaking in forward, and then maybe lowering yourself, maybe walking the hands forward. If you feel like extra stretching, move the left foot into the outer edge of the foot, rolling the foot on the outer edge. And breathe. If you're rolling off the outer edge of the left foot, roll back into the middle of the foot. Walk yourself back up. Untuck the back toes, tuck the back toes, and then lift the right knee off of the mat. Maybe shorten the stand and move with the left arm underneath the left leg. And place the left hand on the lower back. Maybe, if you feel like it, move the right arm to meet the left, and then hop up forward with the right leg. And that might be enough. Or you might start to detach the left foot from the floor and lifting yourself up. If you do lose balance, that's okay. Slowly getting back into it. It's good to concentrate on one point in front of you. That's not a moving point. When you're ready, let go back, foot to the floor, and unbind the hands. And let the hands just hang. Plant the hands into the mat. And find yourself into plank. Write the breath down, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Move the right leg, the right foot forward towards the hands. Place the left knee down and tuck the back toes. Feel differences between the sides. Like for me, for example, right leg is a lot tighter. There's no judgment, just noticing things. Begin walking the hands forward, maybe lowering yourself. And breathe, always breathe. Full breath. Maybe roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. Full breath. If you roll the foot onto the outer edge, and roll it back into the entire foot. And then begin walking the hands towards you. Tuck the back toes, lift up from the back knee and the left knee. Go underneath with your right arm underneath your right leg and wrap it around and reach towards your waist. Maybe hop up a little bit to shorten the stand and go with the left hand to meet the right. Hop up some more forward with the left leg and then begin detaching the right foot or not. You might find yourself more stable on one side than the other side. And that's okay. Always help to have this drishti, point of concentration, something in front of us, like a couple of meters in front of us. And when you're ready, slowly letting go by moving the left foot back down and forward fold. Let the hands just hanging loosely like a rag doll. Inhale into flat back. Hands on the ankles. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebra at a time, lifting up. Couple of shoulder rolls once you get on top. Grounding and centering. Shifting the weight into the right foot. Elevating the left. Grab the hold of the left knee. Move it to the side. Make sure the right leg is straight and strong. Right arm counterbalances. Grab the hold of the left toes. And perhaps, only if you are up to, straighten the front leg. The left. It's not front, it's left. Left leg. The opposite of the right arm. Reaching away with right fingertips. Kicking the left leg into the left hand. And then back into forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One vertebra at a time, lifting up, a couple shoulder rolls. Shift the weight into the left foot, grabbing the hold of the right ankle. Open it to the side. Aligning ourselves with our higher purpose. Left arm towards the left. Getting a hold of the right toes and maybe straightening the right leg. Left fingertips away from the heart center. Right foot kicking into the right fingertips. And when you're ready, exiting this, moving into forward fold. Inhale into flat back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk or jump the feet into plank. Exhale, write the breath down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. Sit on the mat. 2 feet are together, facing each other. The bottoms of the feet, elbows are helping perhaps for the legs to go down. Strong straight spine. Breathe. then begin curving the spine over the ankles. Maybe sending the breath more on the backs of the lungs. Slowly exiting these straight legs in front, moving towards the toes. Straighter spines here. And then begin moving the face towards the toes, but also down. Reaching forward with the arms. And when you're ready, exit this with inhalation. Bring your feet closer to you with bend in the knee. Lay down on your mat. Palms are pointed down towards the earth. Elevating feet. Use the leverage of your arms to help your feet go above the head into plow. And then slowly come back into legs bent. Breathe. We'll do this once again. Plant the palms down. Elevating legs and above the head into plow. Place the hands onto the lower back and begin lifting the feet into shoulder stand. Straight legs. Very slowly moving the knees towards you, folding the legs, and then unwind. Place the feet on the mat, knees are bent. As a matter of fact, bend the knees some more and hug the knees, moving left and right, massaging the spine. Move the knees a little bit away from the chest. That way you will move the massage more in towards the lower back. More towards the chest, you would make more of the mid-back and even upper back massage. Drop the knees towards the left. Right arm goes into a twist towards the right. Hug the knees again towards the chest, moving left and right, or drop them towards the right. Left arm towards the sky and towards the left. Full breath still. the knees towards the chest, moving left and right last time. And then relax the legs into excuse me, flat legs, feet are apart from each other, palms are up towards the sky, the arms are gently hanging next to you. Breathe. Relax the feet on two sides, let them just fall naturally. Relax the legs. Relax the belly, the chest, the arms. Excuse me. Relax the shoulders. The base. Come back to your intention from the beginning of the class. Excuse me. Wish you have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you Monday. Bye. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.